Hi guys. So tomorrow we have our writing test and we're going to be writing a paper for the test tomorrow. So I wanted to just kind of give you some clues and hints. We're working on the brainstorming today in class for the test tomorrow. So I wanted to show you the writing prompt and kind of help you out with your brainstorming a little bit because they've made this writing prompt much like the STAR test writing prompt. And you see it here. It says, look at the picture below, and we see three children, one's falling over. It looks like there's confetti. They're very happy. And then it says, many people celebrate in different ways throughout the year. What the important part is right here, write about a time when you celebrated something important with your family. And my class, we brainstormed together. We came up with 20 different things we could celebrate. Okay. Now, this is a personal experience paper. So I would really like you to pick one off of this list that you have personal experience with, because it will make it easier. Now, if you really don't have personal experience with any of these, or you can't think about it, you can go ahead and write a paper about a fictional paper about something, but you have to make it so that it fits the writing prompt. All right. And I'm going to share with you some brainstorming that one of my students did here. Okay, because she picked the prompt Christmas, which is perfectly fine. But when choosing a prompt like this, she kind of just started writing about Christmas. And if you remember, our prompt says it has to be something important with your family. So you can't just tell me all about Christmas because that is off topic. And it is very important that you make your writing prompts on topic. So you see here, she wrote about getting gifts, which that's important to her, but that's not necessarily important to her family. So I went through and I helped her tweak it a little bit. I helped her change it a little bit so it fit the prompt. So we changed it to giving gifts. And she talked about seeing other people's needs. So she saw what other people needed and want and gave them the gifts that they needed and want. And that's important to your family, to see what other people need and what they want. Okay. And then we also talked about how, as a family, it's important to help people in need. Okay. So that might be a neighbor or a friend or a family member who doesn't have all the things that they need during Christmas. There's a Salvation Army person ringing the bell. You can put money in there for families in need. So we kind of changed it a little bit to make it why it would be important for your family. Okay. Another thing, of course, she put here, having family members around the tree. So I changed it a little bit because I don't know if it's important to have them around the tree, but it is important to have family time. And then she wrote about all the things they did as a family. So you see, I didn't even really have to change her brainstorming a lot on this. Okay. I just changed this so they make sure that it fit the prompt to be celebrating something important with your family. And then the same thing with this last one. She put eating dinner. That tells me about the holiday. It does not tell me why it's important to your family. So we said, instead of eating dinner, let's say we're celebrating having plenty of food. We celebrate having plenty of food by eating plenty of food. And see, I didn't even have to change her brainstorming at all down here. She says we pray before eating, and then you celebrate with all these things, okay? So make sure that when you do your writing prompt, do this brainstorming today, and when you do your writing prompt, make sure that you are writing about celebrating something important with your family. Don't just write about a holiday or a birthday or a graduation. You have to say why it's so important for your family. So just a little preview on tomorrow's writing test. Please make sure to fill out your expository pillar because that really helps you with your writing. Let me go back and look real quick and I'll kind of tell you how. When you write then, all you have to do is write from your expository pillar. A celebration that is important to my family is Christmas. Okay? During Christmas, we give gifts, we have a family time, and we celebrate having all of the things that we need. So that would be your thesis statement. Paragraph number 2, you just start writing about this. We celebrate by giving gifts. We see other people's needs and wants and give what they need and want to them. We also help people in need, maybe a neighbor or a family member who doesn't have the things they need. This is important to our family to help other people out. Okay. Then your next paragraph, make sure to start another paragraph by moving to the next line and indenting. It is very valuable to have family time. We always sing around the tree and pray. We decorate everything with the family. And we always say, God bless you to everyone. Okay. And actually, then when I went through and revised and edit, because we decorate the tree before we sing around the tree. So I would want to put that one first. So when I revise and edit, I might switch that around a little bit. Then I would start another paragraph right here from my brainstorming. That's why this brainstorming is so important, because you don't have to think of any new ideas. You just write from the brainstorming. New paragraph, new line, indented. We also celebrate that we have all of the things that we need. We pray before we eat our Christmas meal, and we always have spaghetti for dinner on Christmas. After dinner, we celebrate by making a gingerbread man, and then we eat it. Okay, now your fifth paragraph, which is not on here, is your conclusion. Your conclusion will start with one of those terrific transitions that we have as an anchor chart in our writing course. So we could have, I think it's called terrific endings, actually. As I look back on Christmas, I think about how important giving gifts, family time, and celebrate having plenty means to our family. It certainly is the most wonderful time of the year. So that's just kind of a verbal representation of how we would write our Christmas paper, just to kind of give you an idea of how we would write it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please fill out this brainstorming. Make sure it follows the prompt that says, write about a time you celebrated something important with your family, and happy writing tomorrow on your writing test. Have a great day, fourth grade. We'll see you later.